if you saw her do it, he said it was in the first weeks that she came. So maybe maybe she didn't know. Let's say maybe she didn't know. And if you, Joe, you saw her do it, I'm your friend. I should be the first person you should come and tell that. Oh, I saw your girl do this. Tell her that's not how we do it.
Subscribe for your girl, because
Everly brothers are shaking.
If it be due to Everly wives.
And now there are so many Delilahs in the lives of Samsons. And because of that, it's not going to stand strong. Now the Delilahs are the problem.
how can your day go wrong? See the colors I'm seeing. Wow. So JD and their wives having a fun-filled moment. Then later you have Delky Tessie joining them in bed. And it is all fun feels in Big Mama's house yesterday. Hello, welcome to Vampire GH. Thank you so much for clicking that one too much. So Delky joins baby boy and girl after their candle dinner date. Fast forward, her first thing is she is apologizing for the earlier incident. Baby girl Delky apologized for the food situation earlier and also told girl that whenever you are hungry and you see us in between meals eating, it is also your food. Feel free to join. She said, I will not try because I tried and one of you gave me the embarrassment of my life with a big no. I won't try. Never. She said, then a combat duo. I'm thinking you should try, but I also understand you because even when you left, I was telling them, why didn't you call her to come and eat? They said, why would we call her? She's supposed to say she will eat. If she didn't say it, were we supposed to be magicians to know she want to eat? All she said was she's hungry. And she's like, oh, you people, you did not try. You did not try. If she had said she was hungry, you wouldn't even invite her. So you should take it on yourself to call her to come eat. And they kept quiet about it. So now she also talked about the Tessie situation with the sausage, saying that how Tessie talked to her. She's apologizing for her sister. And she should know that Tessie is the HOH. So certain narratives, she shouldn't take it to heart. Girl says she hold no grudges, just that her tummy was rambling. And fortunately, she got food. Then Delky is that was how come I went to quickly cook for you. And she said, oh, and they hugged. Delky turned to see JJ smiling with whatever. He was not even looking at them. And he's like, see my brother, you are happy. This is how you used to be when you were with Tessie and the boys. And when Hermes came, things changed. Hermes' face had changed. She turned to look at girl this time around and went like, hey, the boys were very happy when Tessie was with him until you came. Her face had changed, but she could not say anything. Then she turned to look at JJ again and went like, you are very caring. You're a very romantic guy. I didn't see this coming. You are a very good man. And I like how you stand for your woman because let's put game aside. This is a human being you know outside. And if you should be concentrating on game and leave her here, they will finish her because she is not an easy meat, you see. And they are also not forgiving. Anyway, I just came to say congratulations and I'm just happy that you are happy with the boys. That is all that I came to say. And keep it up. Don't be, when they do you wrong, go tell them. Okay? When they do you wrong, go tell them and don't be moody. He's like, okay, he hopes nothing happens again.
Like that. Do you understand? Majority of the time it's smelly. And then funny. Maybe before the evening thing. Do you understand? So
Delky touched on the infamous poo situation and said, girl, myself, as them they say, they believe them more. So I'm telling you, you need to stop so that your man will not get into trouble with the brothers. She said, that is where you are wrong. I did no such thing. Delky, you were in a group with me and Darling, and we were to go wash the washroom. Anytime you and I go there, mostly, we smell this. And even when we are going to pee together, girls, and we enter, we see pee here, tissue here, this here. You don't remember? Then she knew that. She's like, yeah, that place had always had funny scent. Once in a while, it comes and goes. But unfortunately, it is now making sense. It was drilled behind it because anytime the place is like that, then they're looking at me. Because you remember before we resolved our issue, Tessie calling me and pointing fingers at me and telling me that she's been told that I am fond of doing that and I should stop because the place has been smelly. And I found it very offensive with the way she talked to me with her hand in front of my eyes. And she also felt pissed off and we could not resolve it. So last Thursday, you were there, we talked about it. Then she jumped in and said, with my sister and how she talks to you, bear with her, even with me. But I'm also thinking it is because of your episode with JJ and herself. So bear with her. We've trashed that one out. I'm just talking about this one now. She said, yeah, this one I'm telling you. Drill said, it was a day or two after I had come into the house and that was happening. Is it possible the place was already smelling and I was there doing my own thing? Then, before she could continue, Jay came in and went like, this is why I have a problem. So my brother is drill, right? Then my lady is in the first week, she is seen doing something a day or two after arriving. And you happen to be there and she told you this is what she's doing. And it is wrong. Why would you go tell any other person but me? For a whipping month, I don't get to hear except 3 days ago. But in between the month, you told the first person, then later you told other group of people, then finally you telling the whole house, then I hear it from the whole house before you come tell me. And he's still playing like nothing has happened. And I don't get it. Then Delky said, this one, I don't want to talk someone. I'm just advising girl because if things continue this way, outsiders will be calling her like that too.
Whatever happened yesterday was genuine.
For you or to you?
To me, for me, it was genuine.
Don't you read all that? Don't you read people?
That's the thing. I hate drawing conclusions.
Before I talk about Kwame and J. Craze, Big Mama said they having a surprise, so housemates are gathered. Fast forward, you have her telling baby girl Tessie to go to the kitchen and fix a sink drainage problem. She goes there and Martin is here. Martes are on the mattress. So now voting officially starts today. Saturday morning, Martes full chrome. Okay, so fast forward, let's talk about it is a new day. Your favorite went to the gym. You saw how girls slept with baby boy. I'm thinking that Lucky is likely to leave the HOH room and he's likely to even leave the show because he does not have a partner, or he will do JoJo or go to the guest room. That is how come the guys were asked to pack. Yeah. Anyway, so fast forward, there is a conversation between baby boy JJ and Kwame. Kwame said, why are you sitting lonely after the exercise? He's like, oh, I'm just thinking I want to talk to my brothers about something that worry me. He's like, go ahead. I hope it is not about the ladies. He's like, it is about her mess. He's like, don't be discussing women matter with them. That is how come you having wahala. He's like, what do I do? Because the woman matter that I want to talk about, it is also about my brother. You know, in our association, we don't talk about the women, right? But my brother is the person for a month now holding something about my woman. I get to hear it from everybody except him. And I want to find out why. What I have really done. And a lot goes on too. I don't say. He's like, I read you. When I see you, you don't talk. Why do you keep doing that? One of these days we are going to explode, Jay. And that day it will be very bad. And people around the world will be thinking, why did he do that? But everything was okay. Meanwhile, if they are being sincere, things were not okay, but you did not talk. So when you explode, you will go down. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to talk about things, but I hear a lot. And he's like, talk to them. They might not listen, but the world will listen. And people who want to keep it will keep it. If it is in your mind, no one will know. Why don't you learn to read people? You should read people and know that if people like you genuinely, so that when they hurt you, you feel bad. But when you read people by looking at their eyes and they hurt you and they are faking, you don't get hurt. You are not reading people. I don't even know how to help you to read people. You are just all over the place and you're getting hurt every now and then. You know, I told, in one of my conversations with someone, I told the person I cannot read you. He's like, really? So I said, yeah, the whole house, I've read them all. I cannot read you. And maybe it is because you are not that bad. Try. That is how come I poke you the lot to kind of find reaction. But I do it, you are quiet. I do it, you are folding. Don't do that. He's like, okay, I'll go talk to them. Now, Kwame is also saying that I'm thinking the problem is the Delylahs among you because you are the Samsons. You are not the problem. And now you are shaking. Your ship is shaking because of the Delylahs. He's like, yes, I think so. I think it is our women. Then it's like, yeah, your women. And the one in the middle might not be more of a problem. It is between your babe and the Drill's babe. And your babe is confrontational. And your babe, she is all over the place. She talks too much. But she does not control the narratives of the JJD. The one who controls it is the Lilith. When somebody uses Lilith, and from his assumptions, it means he's talking about Rosé. The Lilith is a silent manipulator, an alpha female, someone who uses sense yet to dissuade. and who more like attaches himself with a person who loves him or her and manipulates to the extent that you do this or I'm out. And mostly it's like a goddess, a worshipper. And those people, they are worshipped. They want you to worship them. And I don't know, when he used the word Lilith, you have JJ laughing like, did you say Lilith? And he was with the tone I'm doing. I don't know. One, he knew it was Rosé he was referring to, but I don't know whether he knew the meaning of a Lilith. Was he thinking he was just naming girl, or he really knew the meaning of Lilith? Anyway, boy told him that once you've decided not to talk, your brothers, they talk. Don't you see Jason and Drill talk? But you, when you are hurt, you are alone and you are boiling, get somebody to talk to. No, so I was getting closer to Droid, and I like his spirit, especially for my girl. So it is okay. And he's like, good, at least, because you need to face your reality. You like people, but the two want to be more closer. Go solve things. But once you're solving things, just as they want their babes to be closer to some people, you should also solve things with them. When they go to those people, you should also go to the other people. Still, your brotherhood will be there. He's like, yeah, it makes sense. So now, boy is like, I hear some of the things they say. I just keep quiet about it. Are you keeping quiet is the problem? I told you weeks ago, from that night that they went for the party, Drill, Jason came back and were like, you, this particular person, we talk to you every day, you don't listen. It is not like we're snitching on our brother. Nobody is snitching about him. It is what it is. AJ can even play it. Because people outside will be thinking we are part of all that he is doing. We were not part. We advised him about the Tessie issue and he had his way. I have a game plan, I have a game plan. And look, when Drill was furious and talking about this incident, the Tessie issue had long passed, though Martin had come in week 1. Yet he was referring to it because I told you that night, that very night, that those two have information. If it was not Delky who heard it and told them, because they were mentioning Delky's name, and was kind of asking, bro, are you good? Are you okay? Are you good? Asking Jason. That day, these two said, you are the person I'm bonding with. But nobody made a fuss about it on the internet. 3 guys, 2 making a convo about another, discussing his rot without looking at him and telling him. In a week where he had not done anything, and going on to say, I am bonding with you, not that person. It is you I'm concerned for. A few days ago, saying that if you should pack your bags and go right now, I'm following you. But when I'm going, stay in the game. But all these words, who would JJ be going to talk to about such things? He might also be feeling same. I'm not naive. But who will he tell? Nanke, yes, we have to say, he has equal opinion. So you see the thing. So now, Kwame is a tricky person, but the words they talked about, none is that bad. I think the only word I didn't like is the Lilith. And I don't know whether Jay understands it. And that is the only thing. Yeah. Anyway, I'll upload more videos. Welcome, Martin, once again. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, like, and share.
Now, Lilith is a problem. Lilith. Someone like your other brother that doesn't talk too much, and the wife obviously will not talk too much. It will be more like, yes, true. Whatever Lilith will say, they'll say true. Maybe see them that maybe talk to. Of course, they are going to talk behind human beings, and they will agree to whatever Lilith will say. That brother obviously would say, yes, my wife, what you're saying is true.